job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop.
With a game for Cincinnati.
When you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey, fellas. When you're hot, you're hot.
It is time for some football. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium in Indy. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. Between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Indianapolis Colts. Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
11, combat. Stop.
This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Ready. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, okay? Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And they make the tackle at the 38. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
First down carry for Brown. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. On the move into the red zone. And he's got to get it down to the 18-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Pearson on to handle the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Left side into the hands of Warren. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
18, Pioneer.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Play fake, it's Richardson. Downfield to Warren, he's got it. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. That's another quick hitter. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ready, ready.
Taylor. Can't right past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here we go. Let go.
Richardson fires quickly out line. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts finish off their opening drive. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Colts tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
In play action here. Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he gets a few on the post forward.
And we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this.
On 2, ready?
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Here's Brown again. He's going to have this one down to the 28. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Burrow on 1st down. Jump off caught by his back. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Gun.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Here we
Short yardage run here for Brown. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a second quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of those blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Come on.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Ready, let's go.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Ready.
They go again with Taylor. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Gronk, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Here's Brown to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Ready, 12.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 4th down and 8. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. A tackle, and he's brought down before the return gets far. We're at the 2-minute warning, Brock, of what has been a high-scoring game so far. It's the Colts beginning their drive here.
Ready.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Ready. Ready.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Here's Taylor from the pistol. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he's out of bounds, but great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
He finds his running back deep down the left side. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get some late points and the lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throw away, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. That is Cox. This is Fant working downfield. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's got about 9 on that run, partner, down inside the 30. Burrow. Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash.
A 31-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
Evan McPherson, big kickoff for Cincinnati.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Ashton Doolin now to return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson, big kickoff for Cincinnati.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Starting the third with Taylor. And we'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
Play action, it's Richardson. Complete out to the right side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Taking a chance to the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Okay, ready?
Still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Pack the 60. Cowboy 80.
From the gun, Taylor. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
On the jump.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Richardson fumbled it. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for lack of trying. Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Right side cut by Higgins. Get some space around midfield. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. One play in Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
11 MT, take.
Now a give. It's Brown headed right. And they drop him after just a yard. Second down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. 11. Ready? 11 MT, take. 11 MT, take. 12. 11 MT.
Burrow to the air now. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Give on second, it's Brown. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the goal line. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
Come on. Set. Go.
They'll start on the ground. Taylor. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. front, and it's not going to be caught.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That one nabbed by Warren. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
First down throw here from Richardson. That one's incomplete over the middle. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Second down carry for Taylor. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Richardson fires quickly out wide. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a lead just before the end of the third. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Play action now, Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So second down coming up.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
On second and 10, Burrow again. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the fourth. Time coverage here from the Colts. Third down.
Whoa! Here we go. Can. Stop.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Secures this at the 17. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Play fake, it's Richardson. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Force that to his right. Richardson fumbled it. And the Bengals get to it.
3rd down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing 4th down, they're off the field completely.
Here we go.
They bring the tight end in motion. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's able to manage a cover on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Case. They lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Took the 3-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 7.
11 MT. Hey.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of him.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
11 mighty. It's just set.
Throw here, 3rd down. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Ivan Pace has got it. And the Colts will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Put the body on the line for his team. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the 1st.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight ends because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
And with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Richardson. It is cut left side. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Richardson will do it himself. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. Well, I don't expect that loss to keep them from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep them from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it. but they did it a whole lot better that time.
Here we go. Check. Rocco 80. Go.
Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. Only 2 yards on the run, and they're left with 3rd and 11.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down.
Oh, that's just such a tough play right there, Kate, because if you dive head first, you likely get that first down. Remember, once you start your slide, that's where they mark the ball. In this case, it's short.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
11.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Space past the 35. Again, he's got room. To the 25. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals now trail by just a point in the 4th.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Tie ball game now as they send this away. They'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
Cut 19. Cut 60 by 6.
Here he is to throw. He'll put everything he's got behind it. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts jump in front late. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
He'll look to throw it. That is comped, and it's Higgins again. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Setting up to pass. Sends this to the end zone. Has it at the back of the end zone, but the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. Third down.
Here we go. 180.
Looking to throw it. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this fourth down.
11 common. 12, 12, 12.
Desperation time here. Chased out to his right. It's caught. Chase has it. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Brown does not score. They not only stop him, they back off a couple yards. Brock is working against them as they hurry up to the line. There's another for it. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those two fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
For the two-point conversion.
Burrow will throw for it. And this winds up incomplete. They took their shot for the dub, and instead trailed by one with almost no time left. So with barely any time left, they need everything to break their way. And that's covered up by the Colts. And that should be our final highlight from this one. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Down Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, I keep going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better.
On my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah. Better when I wanna get better.
Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time.
Let the past be the past, I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And you know that
Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, Marvel pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's $2 multipass. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a biffa.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. Yeah.